Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Big scene was cut in When Calls the Heart Season 12 final episode. Although the When Calls the Heart Season 12 final episode aired in March, the new showrunner Joy Gregory has some new information that may be of interest to Hearties. There was a major cut in the episode entitled Must Be Gold. This featured a cast member who was not part of many storylines in Season 12. What was the missing scene about? Moreover, what are the plans for this OG character in Season 13? Harveys seem to have stopped talking about the When Calls the Heart Season 12 final. In this episode, Must Be Gold, Edie and Lucas find the gold, alongside Bill, Rosemary, and Nathan. In addition, the seniors graduated. Now they are going to start on their chosen paths and new adventures. Lastly, there was a big cliffhanger. Elizabeth and little Jack left Hope Valley to go to Cape Fullerton. There, the young boy can get his diabetes properly diagnosed. At the very end, Nathan and Allie joined them. This was a jam-packed episode with lots of action. However, there was a big scene that was cut from this season finale. The new showrunner Joy Gregory was on the official Hearties after show, talking about the finale and the future. This is when she revealed that Martin Cummins' character Henry Gowan's big scene was deleted. We had a story about Henry being a grandfather. However, she shared that other stories became the priority. Firstly, they filmed Allie and Angela saying goodbye. Gregory stated, they have to say goodbye on screen. Therefore, they had to make a tough decision. Calling it regrettable, she did reveal that Martin Cummins did some beautiful work in those scenes. Although Henry Gowan was not on screen that much in Season 12, it looks like Hearties will see more of him in Season 13. Although Martin Cummins' big Henry Gowan becomes a grandfather scene got cut from the When Calls the Heart Season 12 finale episode, Joy Gregory promises he will be on screen more in Season 13. We've got something really nice cooking for Henry. I'm very excited about it. Writer Allie Devereaux, who was also interviewed, elaborated on what fans should expect. Firstly, she promises fun. Apparently, the writer's room has been abuzz plotting what is next. Furthermore, she explained that they needed him at peace for most of Season 12. Then she hinted, we just needed to find some time for him in true peace so we could get into where we need him to be for this story that's coming in Season 13. Hallmark has already renewed When Calls the Heart for Season 13. They are calling it a baker's dozen season. Moreover, it looks like they will start filming in the summer in the Vancouver, BC area. The new season will premiere sometime in 2026. Hearties, are you disappointed that the Henry Gowan scene was deleted from the When Calls the Heart Season 12 finale episode? Hope Valley has never been short on drama, romance, and heartwarming moments. Over the years, When Calls the Heart has given viewers memorable finales filled with twists that tug at every possible emotion. Season 12 was no exception, at least for those who watched the aired episode. However, what fans didn't know until now is that one major scene, one so pivotal it could have altered how audiences felt about the entire finale, was cut before it ever made it to screens. Sources close to the production reveal the existence of a lengthy, emotional sequence filmed between Elizabeth Thornton, Aaron Krakow, and Nathan Grant, Kevin McGarry. A scene that had the cast and crew tearing up during filming. And yet, when fans tuned in for the highly anticipated episode, it was nowhere to be found. The scene that never was. In the original script, the finale featured a private conversation between Elizabeth and Nathan, set on the edge of Hope Valley's quiet wooded trail just before dusk. It was meant to be a quiet, vulnerable moment where both characters confronted unspoken fears about the future. Nathan, still grappling with guilt over his past and the dangers of his job, was going to share something he had never told anyone. The moment he almost left Hope Valley for good. Elizabeth, in turn, was set to confess how she worried about opening her heart again after loss, not just for her sake, but for her young sons. The dialogue was crafted as a culmination of years of subtle glances, lingering pauses, and near confessions between the two. According to those who were present, the scene ended with Nathan placing his Mountie Stetson in Elizabeth's hands and telling her, "If I ever walk away from this life, it'll be because you and Jack gave me something worth walking toward." The moment would have sealed their relationship trajectory in a way that no previous episode had. Why was it cut? Fans may be quick to assume network meddling or time constraints, and indeed, runtime was one factor. Hallmark's hour-long episodes are notorious for leaving little breathing room, and the finale already had multiple threads: Lucas's mayoral farewell, Rosemary and Lee's new venture, and Bill Avery's shocking case conclusion. Something had to give, and apparently it was Nathan and Elizabeth's intimate conversation. However, whispers on set suggest there was also hesitation from producers about locking Elizabeth's romantic choice so definitively before season 13. While Nathan and Elizabeth have shared a growing closeness, the series has long played with the idea of uncertainty and slow-burn romance. Committing too soon, even emotionally, might have boxed the writers into a corner. Cast reaction. Kevin McGarry reportedly lobbied for the scene to remain, telling producers that it showcased Nathan's emotional growth and gave fans the moment they've been waiting for. Aaron Krakow agreed, noting in one interview, "There's a vulnerability there we don't often get to see from either of them. It's a shame people didn't see that in the final cut, but sometimes that's the nature of television." Crew members also described the atmosphere on set during the filming as charged and magical. Cinematographer Alex Soto called it one of the most beautiful sequences of the season, shot during a natural golden sunset, with real birdsong adding to the ambience. Fan impact. Since the finale aired, fans had expressed a mix of elation and confusion, particularly those rooting for Team Nathan. Social media was filled with comments like, "Did I imagine a preview of a big conversation in the trailer? Where was it? That finale was great, but it felt like there was something missing between Elizabeth and Nathan." Once word of the cut scene spread online, fans launched petitions urging Hallmark to release the deleted footage as part of the eventual Season 12 DVD collection or digital extras. What this means for Season 13. While some viewers feel robbed, others believe the decision to cut the scene opens up interesting possibilities for Season 13. Without the emotional commitment, Nathan and Elizabeth's story can continue to simmer, leaving plenty of room for nuanced storytelling. The writers now have space to explore whether Elizabeth truly feels ready to love again, or if Nathan's world as a Mountie still poses a risk she isn't prepared to take on. A production insider teased, "Fans might be upset now, but trust me, this decision keeps doors open, and you may see a payoff in Season 13 that wouldn't have been possible otherwise." The legacy of the lost scene. Television history is full of lost scenes that never see the light of day, moments filmed, edited, and then left on the cutting room floor due to pacing, tone, or network direction. What makes this one different is how deeply personal and long anticipated it was. For years, When Calls the Heart has built Nathan and Elizabeth's connection piece by piece.